How's it going, Sha?
It's going all right. How are you doing?
I am good. I am admittedly like very appreciative of our fans.
Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, like they're really dope. We've had a lot of cool like interactions lately.
Mhm.
Um like we've had a couple of people send us gifts, which I thought was fun. Uh
Mhm.
I thought that was dope and trippy, and like I was like, oh, this is wild that like people think of us like in their day-to-day lives, you know?
Right.
I don't think about myself shit, and like I'm me, you know? Uh, like, I'm out here being me. And
Mhm.
I don't think of any of that stuff. And they're thinking of us and like sending stuff. I thought that was cute. Genuinely appreciate it. But something that like really hit me is admittedly I try to respond to like all the comments and messages that people send to our accounts. Um,
Right.
it takes a while because again, it's a lot of y'all, and I appreciate it. And it's a separate account from my accounts.
Right.
But like when I take a second to do it, like stuff like they're legit. I'm becoming like a more knowledgeable person because of this podcast. Um, and
That's
like
great.
some of it is like genuinely like uh helpful. I'm glad I'm hearing and learning about this. Some of it is just silly shit that like, oh, I'm just happy I know that like I know won't necessarily add real world value, but like, yo,
Mhm.
that's dope. So this is why like I bring this up. We posted our episode recently where we talked about the Kit Kat bar as a cereal theoretically.
Right.
And you mentioned that you had tried and found a surprising amount of Kit Kats at H Mart.
Yeah.
One of our YouTube fans, Draznix, pardon me if I missaid that, homie. He mentioned that apparently Kit Kat in Japan translates roughly to good luck or sure to win. So people give
Oh.
them out as gifts over there when people are gonna do something that's like a challenge or like graduation, things like that. So that's why they
Right.
got so many flavors in that country.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was like, that's dope. There's no way I would have ever learned that information without this podcast.
Yeah, that's for sure. That explains a lot because I'm like, who decided we needed a sake candy?
Yeah.
Like a candy flavored like I ain't mad at him. It tasted like sake, but wow.
Right? I thought that was trippy. And I was like, yeah, I would have never learned this without the pod. So yeah, like
Yeah.
stuff like that, like I get in the DM box on occasion. Like I know for a fact there's people sending me stuff that they know aren't articles. They just want me to see it, you know?
Right.
And I initially I was like, okay, this is extra. I'm trying to do work, but like I started looking at the stuff. I was like, yo, this is fire. Like, like, oh, thank you. Like I'm becoming better as a person.
Mhm.
I'm appreciative. You should look through the YouTube comments one of these days. By the way, there was an episode a while ago where you had just done your hair, and a
Right.
lot of people
Yes.
loved what you did.
Oh,
Um,
that's sweet of him. I don't know if I'll ever get that. I don't know if we'll ever get there again.
they were like,
I'll
that shit
keep
is
you
fire.
posted, but
Yeah,
whew.
that might have been like no lie. What some of the like top 10 response, like top 10 thing that people commented in our podcast history. If I go through like the DMs on all the accounts, Shaw's
Right.
hair is fire.
Oh,
You know what
that's
I mean?
nice.
I admit I saw it like 4 months later, so I
Yeah.
feel
No,
like
that's
I've lost the power of selling you to keep this hair. But know that the people were with you.
well,
Um,
thank you. Thank you.
you
I
know,
will attempt it again. I will
there you
attempt it
go.
again.
And I believe there were 2 people that even asked for if you were willing to share the name of the stylist. Because they're like, yo,
Oh,
like,
do I even remember? There's a place in Brooklyn. I'll have to look it up.
but
But
yeah,
I
like
got it off of someone I follow on Instagram.
well, you
And I
made
was
a
like,
strong
his hair is
impression.
tight. Okay, yeah. No, we'll drop it in the we'll drop the information. Let me go back through my emails and I will drop the information.
But I just thought it was dope. I don't know why, like it just hit me like this one. Like, yo, this is ill. Like we got uh like I've had a lot of troops and correspondents send us articles
Mhm.
and then apologize when they can't keep up with the article sharing rate that they had established. And
Oh,
I'm like, and like in my heart, I want them to know, like, yeah, I appreciate it, but like you're not pressured to do this. Like,
absolutely.
yeah, like we're it's just for fun. We're having a blast here. Shalewa and I will find articles you can relax any week you want to, you know. We're not bosses, we're not gonna ask you to do OT. Kick it. You know what I mean? Take all the week, all unlimited time off. War
Yes,
report,
absolutely.
troops and correspondents.
Because you may have noticed that we have slacked on paying you. So
We've slacked on paying us. You know,
yeah,
so
so
yeah.
really.
Take all the time you need. Anytime you have a week where you can't send an article, it's okay. When you
Yeah.
send them, super appreciated. But like, yeah, I felt terrible. I don't know what to tell them. I'm like, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Yes.
I really do appreciate them, but like, yeah, don't feel pressured.
Truly thank you. You know, you don't have to do it, and we love it that you do. We really do. Because it is, man, it's some stuff. And at all times of the night, because I'm up at all times of the night, and I'll just get a ping and I look and I'm like, what a wild what a wild article.
Yep, and that's kind of become my favorite thing, I have to say. When someone DMs me and says something like, hey, I saw this and I know Shalewa will like this. Or that's so fire to me. Like, oh, you got to know us. And it's always some like animal thing if it's for you. And I think that's great.
Yep. Yep. Also, who was it who tweeted a screenshot of my face when you went into the story about the old virus? Ye old virus that's been dug up.
Yeah, that's just last week. Yeah.
Yeah. And and they screenshot my face from the video, and I was like, "Oh, wow, I guess I did do that, huh?" Because I never know. You know, I turn these things on, and then I just black out. And then when I come to, we've recorded episodes.
Yeah, that was Beatrix Kiddo on Twitter.
Yes.
And the person that shared the article was where we at Elisa Denmark.
Oh yeah, yeah. That
you know what I mean?
that made me laugh a lot. I was just like, yeah, that is how I look.
Oh, I'm about it. Okay. So, but yeah, it like legit hit me like, yo, we built community here. You know, this is dope. Oh yeah, we've accomplished something here, Sha.
Yeah,
But this
it's
is
nice.
not the last episode, by the way. I don't
yeah,
want y'all
but yeah, I just realized like, oh wait, don't be scared. No, we're fine. We're just taking a moment to appreciate. But no, this isn't. And now Gastor announces he's done with everything.
That's it. Now I mean, it's done. I don't tell jokes no more. Nothing. Okay, I'm becoming the monk starting tomorrow. I signed up, and I don't. Real talk, I was gonna say heading to Buddha. I don't know where Buddha is. I'm realizing that's a religion, not a place. So yeah. This is why I need y'all. Okay, I'm learning through y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, I did not do well in social studies.
I mean, I guess Buddha's all around you. I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Buddha is in you. You know.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, but sincerely, like this week in particular, I don't know why, like it really hit me that like we've built something cool here, and I'm sincerely appreciative of all of y'all. Thank you, like for real, for being supportive fans and listeners, and making it make sense for me and Shalewa to keep doing this. You know, so yeah. Otherwise, it's just me and Shalewa catching up every week on what shows we got.
Yeah,
you know,
it does seem odd when there's no one else paying attention. So thank you.
Let's get into the news.
All righty.
A widower, Florida bald eagle, spending nights with the new female away from the eaglets. Yo, I don't know who wrote that headline, but respect. M15's longtime mate Harriet disappeared a month and a half ago. There's never a dull moment for Florida's most famous bald eagle family, from Harriet's heartbreaking disappearance to the tense weeks that followed as newly single dad M15 struggled to care for their two young eaglets alone. Southwest Florida Eagle Cam has provided enough drama to fuel a Netflix series. That's right. Now, as eaglets E21 and E22 grow near to fledging, the feathered family story is evolving from one of against all odds survival to an inspiring example of perseverance and just maybe of love after loss. That's right. Fans have watched as various female shooters have attempted with varying levels of success to woo M15 since Harriet's death. R23-3, the female that managed to assist with feeding time, came the closest to winning his heart. But recent behavior suggests that M15 recently made his deepest connection yet, one strong enough to pull him away from his fiercely guarded nest. Well, it's official. March 15, 2023, the first night M15 stayed at a nearby tree instead of his usual spot at the nest.
This is so messy.
I love how messy this is about birds. This is wild. He followed a female to the spot. Could it be a new interest? Yo. This development, while promising in some respects, has created a new cause of stress for the viewers. M15's absence from the nest leaves E21 and E22 unprotected from opportunistic scavengers. That's right. Always something.
Man.
Always something.
So dad is out here trying to get his beak wet. Trying to get his beak wet. Leaving the kids alone. Ain't no babysitter. Ain't no nothing.
Yo, he just trying to dip his feathers, you know?
That's right.
That's all he trying to do. Let my man flap his wings, you know? He got to do it. You got to shake it off.
Yeah, but you got to look out for the kids, though.
That's
but I understand
fair.
you don't want to introduce the kids to a new partner or date too early. But, like, there are creatures who want to kill your kids and eat them. So like, you also have to be look, and no one said single parenting is easy.
It's fair.
But wow.
That's what you signed up for, my G. Okay. You made a commitment to those kids. You didn't have to have them. Okay.
Man, I hope I don't know. That's kind of funny. It's very funny, but it's also really sweet. And it also hurts my heart. Probably more than things that have happened in my actual family or life have. I'm really now like worried about these birds. Luckily, there's a cam that you can watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can keep up with them. If you see something going on, you can tweet about it. Hopefully that tweet gets to the birds. I don't know how I would. But maybe if you tweet aggressively enough,
yeah.
M15 will hear about it.
SWFLEaglecam.com. I hope that's please make sure you spell all of that correctly, because anytime something ends with cam.com, it can be, there's no telling what you're going to end up with.
Oh man, this is dope. Yeah, real talk. I love all of this. I'm hoping for M15's love, to happen. They live 20 to 30 years. That's a solid life. You deserve to find love if you want this planet for 20 to 30 years.
That's true.
Real talk.
That's true.
That's long enough that you should get to experience that. To R23-3, you're a good woman, okay? M15 didn't deserve you, okay?
That's right. He wasn't ready. He wasn't mature enough. He was still in mourning. I mean, he was with Harriet, it looks like, for 8 years or something.
Exactly.
That's a long time.
Yeah, and his heart was still over there, He needed to be for the streets for a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, let the streets have him, rough him up a bit.
He'll come back. What's that song? Where He Want to Be? Like his heart wasn't there for, ready yet.
No, don't have the eagle singing like toxic R&B.
Set my baby girl.
We cannot have this eagle out here singing fuckboy classics. I will not allow it.
I want to be alone in my tree.
Oh
real talk, you have no idea how badly I want to remix that song just with like
sound
M15.
Of eagles?
Yo, straight up. M15 remix of a classic, okay? Let's do it. In other news, I'm moving on from this article for like my own sake because I'm gonna get delirious making.
I already pulled up the cam, so you don't even. You already know.
Oh man, it's so much about me that just wants to see like this whole like reality show You know?
Right, yeah. I will have to say the editing is very bad on this, but I get it.
You know, because M15 got like a fuckboy cousin. Like he got a Miguel, he got a he knows somebody like The Weeknd is gonna come
Yeah.
over
Oh,
and
for
tell him,
sure.
nah, B,
For
this is your
sure.
time, homie. You escaped
Yep.
that trap. Now we gonna get out here.
We're
Let me
just
put
trying
some
to keep
bandages on your
one
face.
of the little eaglets or whatever they're called. We're just trying to keep one of them from becoming Drake, I guess.
Oh man! In other news, a helicopter heist goes Ari. That's right. Awry,
Awry.
pardon me. Yeah, Ari is a person.
I do like that pronunciation, though. Actually,
A helicopter heist goes awry. Thief crashes stolen chopper at a Sacramento executive airport. That's right. A thief crashed a chopper at the Sacramento executive airport after breaking into multiple helicopters overnight. Yo, that's what's up. Someone trespassed on the property between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. and tried to start 4 helicopters sitting on the tarmac, the Sacramento police said. The person eventually got one chopper to start and it crashed. The person fled the scene. They weren't aware of any injuries. The Federal Bureau of Investigations is now in charge of the incident and said there is a person of interest. Special agent in charge, Sean Regan, said a combination of evidence collected, witness information, and surveillance video led them to a person of interest. However, Regan would not reveal if or how they may be connected to the Sacramento Executive Airport or the helicopter, which is owned by Capital Helicopters. The FBI is trying to determine why someone would want to steal a chopper and looking into several different motives.
stop. What are you talking about, FBI? Why would someone want to steal a helicopter?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's really look at this. Let's look at this and let's see if you are necessary, FBI. Somebody got onto the tarmac at this airport between 4 a.m. and 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Where there were multiple helicopters just chilling.
Yep.
And tried out 4 of them.
Yeah.
And only one of them did whoever owned it leave the keys in the ignition.
Yeah.
Or it was a push button. And got it started, tried to fly, crash, and then split.
Yeah.
I mean, why do you think they tried to steal a helicopter?
Was it for a date night?
Yeah. So the guy says, all right, here's a quote at the end. If someone wanted to take an aircraft for a joyride, someone who wanted to take an aircraft to do some other criminal activity or damage to other property, terrorism would be at the other end of the scope. We all know someone was drunk. It was like, I'm going to go get me a helicopter. We already know. Like, what are we doing?
I fly these all the time in the video games.
I mean, yes, exactly. Someone is just like, I'm going to play Mario Kart. And they went and they tried to find a helicopter that worked. Like, I hear you that you got to get the FBI involved. I feel like that's just because it looks good. But I also feel like you know who did this. You know what I mean? I feel like you're like, oh, this dude. There's somebody. I don't know how big Sacramento is, but I'm willing to bet that there is someone that everybody who worked there had in mind of just like, I bet I know who tried to do this.
Yeah. He'll be here. Just wait for his shift,
Yeah, right. He probably works there. Let's see. Oh, the next morning when the sun came up, woo, they fucked that helicopter up. There were pictures. Woo, it is totaled.
Oh man, yo,
Ooh.
I think this was somebody in baggage claims. He's like, I seen him turn that shit on. I know how to do that,
It's somebody, you know what? Check with anyone who drives an extremely expensive fancy car. Because they have the kind of gall to be like, I bet I could fly a helicopter though.
Oh yeah. My car's worth more than that helicopter.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I guess it probably went up and then just immediately fell over. It's a chopper that is a Bell 429 heavy lift helicopter that can be
Okay.
employed for multiple uses, including firefighting.
This dude was out here.
Oh my God. That's so funny.
You know, when I was looking for my house, I was like house shopping like 10 years ago. And like we were on the websites and I saw my house and I saw like a few others like it. I was looking at like the 400,000 to 600,000 range. This is like
Okay.
10, 11 years ago in New York. And semi-attached to this, the reason I bring it up is because I remember like daydreaming, like, how much could this get me elsewhere? And I looked in Texas and I saw not only a mansion, Sha, it was like 20 acres. Like, I swear to God, it had a moat.
Yeah.
You know? And on the roof, there was a helicopter pad.
Oh, wow.
Like, that's how brolic this house was for the same price. The same price. Like, this dude, like, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, how often are you leaving by helicopter that you're like, yeah, I'm gonna need that on the roof. That's a closing deal for me. I will not buy this house without the helicopter pad. Like, yo, that is wild. Like, you have a talk with like, there's ignorant shit that I want to buy all the time. And like, Gabby and I have to talk it out. We're partners.
Right.
You know, she got her ignorant shit. We got 300 plants in this fucking Brooklyn apartment. Okay, I get it. Everybody needs something. I ain't mad at it. Okay, you can't justify it in 800 square feet, but she does it. It makes her happy. You know, we talk about fresh air. There's no air left to breathe, but fine. You know, it makes her happy. We let it rock. You know, I want too many sneakers and fitted hats. I get it. We all got our thing. Okay,
right. Yes.
But we got to talk those things out. You know, and it has to make sense in terms of like, I need this for my mental health.
Right.
This dude sat down with his partner and said, yo, I need this helicopter pad. I use it 4 times a year, but it's necessary.
Right.
Like that is bananas to me, yo. I'm over here walking through the wilderness in my hallway for the same money that this dude got a helicopter pad that he probably don't even use. He just has it there to tell people, yo, I got a helicopter pad.
Right. I mean, does he have a helicopter?
Yeah, they didn't show it in the listing. Yeah, you gotta have one.
You have to, or else what are we doing? Just having parties on the roof? Like, the thing is, the house is big enough. You've got a patio, you got a deck, you probably got a pool, you got plenty of land.
Why not?
What do you need? It's not like here in New York where the only place you can party is on the rooftop.
Oh my God. I it was so frustrating, you know. But you know, mine's is worth more now. I don't know how. I would still trade to this day if it was anything remotely close to my industry around there. But yeah.
Well, it's probably because if you now have a helicopter pad on the top of your house, you're seen as a terrorist. Because why else would you why else would you need a helicopter? So that's probably going to ding you a little bit on your credit. If they think you're a terrorist.
Yeah. Well, we got some suspicions here, sir. Finally, state lawmakers opposed to free lunch proposal says he's never met a hungry person in Minnesota. That's right. A Republican state senator in Minnesota said Tuesday he was voting against the bill to provide free breakfast and lunch for school students, in part because he's never encountered anyone in the state who was hungry. I have yet to meet a person in Minnesota that is hungry, said Senator Steve Drakowski. I have yet to meet a person in Minnesota that says they don't have access to enough food to eat. Now, I should say that hunger is a relative term, says the 58-year-old legislator. I had a cereal bar for breakfast. I guess I'm hungry now.
Smite him. Smite him.
Real talk.
Smite him down. We don't need this.
I hated this man. I hated the picture they posted.
Everything. I hate everything about him. Absolutely. Break a kneecap.
Yo.
Kick him in the throat. Like, take out a spleen.
Not a single.
Gone. Gone. I hate this. I hate what are you talking about?
Yo.
Why are you so smug?
Yeah. You telling me like that state got to have like 5-6 million people.
Yeah,
You telling me like
absolutely.
you've bumped into all of them and like, yeah, nah, no hunger at
No
all.
hunger?
5
Okay,
million
great.
deep.
Well, guess what? When we start torching, when we burn down the establishment, I'm making sure you're top 5, top of the list, buddy. We're gonna make a special trip.
If you would like to attend Shalewa's barbecue at this Minnesota senator's house,
I'm stoking the fire with only his personal things.
all you gotta do is like and subscribe to the show. If you are an Apple or Spotify listener, we appreciate your ratings. 4 stars. You think we stopping at the fridge? Oh no. 5 stars, you know for a fact we burning everything, okay?
Everything.
Whatever's in the house,
popcorn on the top of it. Fuck this dude.
on fire. You know what I mean? And I'm having a yard sale with all his shit. You know, you can have it. $1, all must go. If you have any articles you want us to cover, please DM us directly on Twitter or Instagram at Silky Jumbo or at Gastor Almonte. Shout outs this week to Blended Reality, FCVLJ, and Black Girl Green World for sharing articles. Much appreciate all of y'all. With all that said, I am the admittedly enjoying the corn on the cob, Gastor Almonte. Always with the barbecue chef extraordinaire, Shalewa Sharpe.
I hope you enjoyed our last episode.
I promise you, we'll be back. Shalewa will be on vacation though for a couple weeks. She's heading out to the land down under. But yeah, we good money. We just want to show love to everybody here. This is not a breakup or an ending at all. No. I promise.
I'll be back.
Catch y'all next time. Peace.